it's your friendly neighborhood birdie here, once again bringing you another episode of Hand of Fate 2. Hope we are all having a very good evening this Thursday evening. Sorry I'm a little bit late starting. I got distracted in Steph's stream. I mean, when you're indoctrinated into a cult, you have to make sure you don't get turned into a burger. That's just an in-joke. How are we all doing today? I see a Liam in chat. Hope you're doing well tonight. And, no, I will not be singing on stream. Partly because my voice doesn't quite sync up to the music properly. I don't know why, but, anyway. Last we left things, we defeated the mighty Emperor. And we made our escape from the Empire to end up right at the beginning of the game. Sort of. But we can do better than that. We can do a lot better than that.
It has been timeless, our journey together. But now we see the truth of it all laid bare. You must help me. And together, we will return this world to the way it should be.
Yeah, like I said, the way it should be being the fact that you're bloody dead! Now we could go on to do the world, in a manner of speaking. And don't get me wrong, I am tempted. But because this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream, because I do need to get some rest and be up early tomorrow, I decided we are going to try Judgment again. But not yet, because we have four companions available to us. We've completed the storylines of Malaclips and Colbjorn, but we still need to complete the storylines of Estrella and even start Ariadne's storyline. So I'm trying to think what the best way of doing that would be. Also, there are some bonus token challenges that I would like to go for at some point. I believe one of them is in strength, and one of them is in the High Priestess. Oh, High Priestess is gonna suck. So I'll tell you what, let's do High Priestess first of all, and we'll try and get the special one from that. Alright, so I'm gonna clear and fill. They want Hubie to be my companion. Well, he's a DLC character, so he doesn't count for what we're doing here. Instead, we're going to try and finish off Ariadne. Or Estrella, sorry. Ariadne's the blacksmith. So we're going to try and deal with Estrella's scenario a bit more. And then, in terms of encounters... I really need cards with a lot of blessings. Like, a lot of blessings. Probably not that one. Gain any or lose any. I'll have a think about that one. That one gives 2 blessings and 3 curses. That actually might not be the worst idea. That... Fairy Ring can give blessings. Field of Fae can give blessings. Right, I tell you what, let's go to Soothsayer. Let's bring in Estrella's card, Empire Captain Bellbear. And let's also bring in 2 seconds, I need to find it. Here we go, blessings. Oh yes, Tala's Day does give 1 blessing, but... Oh, I thought there was another one that gave blessings. Winter Solstice is trade blessings, that doesn't count. The Wretched, the Black Cauldron... Temple Prayers is a decent one, actually. But Temple Prayers or St. Tala's Day? Honestly, I think St. Tala's Day. Because ultimately, if I remember right, the challenge is to get 12 blessings by the time we reach the High Priestess. So I kind of need to prioritize anything and everything that gives blessings. In terms of equipment, there is one item in particular I need. Stunted healing, huh? Oh shit, I did not mean to do that. Let me go back to it, because it was like, what? So it was a ring, wasn't it? Where was it? Not that one, not that one. It was a Dark Grove ring, wasn't it? Yeah. The rate enemies heal during combat is reduced. Okay. I'm not overly fussed with that one. Chef's Charm. It's a new ring, so I might as well put it on. Let me see if there's anything else that can help me get blessings here. Gladiator's Visage. The first time you complete a combat unharmed, add a blessing. Okay. Gambler's Jewel is probably not a bad idea. Suit of Ice isn't terrible, but I'm not overly fussed with that. So I'll get rid of the Suit of Ice. Wait, Suit of Ice doesn't have a blessing. Oh, Blessed Gain, okay. Anytime a blessing is gained or lost, gained a... Okay, so that's... Okay, that's... Yeah, so put that in, yep. I'm okay-ish with that. There is... Oh, hang on. There is something I do need, however. And I think it's a token item. Is it the Holy Mace? Yeah, the Holy Mace. I do need that. Blessed Life. When you have more blessings and curses. Okay, that's not overly... Shit, I just got rid of what I didn't mean to get rid of. And I don't remember what it was. Right. The Holy Mace, we need it. Because it turns this into the High Priestess Plus. Oh, what was it? That's Empire Bane. I need one that's Northern. Oh, wait, Brilliant Blade? Well, okay, we don't know what the Brilliant Blade does yet. Defeat 50 goblins. That's Empire. Shit, does anybody remember what the heck it was? It was a sword, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was a sword of some description. Oh, it was the Marksman's Bane. No, it wasn't the Marksman's Bane. It was it the Scorched Blade? Yeah, it was the Scorched Blade. That's what it was. Right. So, yes, bringing the Holy Mace into this level turns it into the High Priestess Plus. I don't suppose I can start with that, can I? No, they're starting me with a fine sword. Okay. Chieftain's Axe, Cutthroat Blade, Goblin Griefer's Knight's Sword. That's Riposts and Shadows. Okay. Battered Helm's not going to help. Mark of Damnation's not going to help. Soul Gem just revives the companions. That's not really going to help either. Oh, I'll tell you what. Bring in Fate's Path, because that's a blessing. That's a guaranteed blessing right off the bat. Yeah. I need 12 of the suckers. So, yeah, this may take a few attempts. But let's give it a go. High Priestess Plus. Alright, yep, so that's absolutely fine. So they're sending us up the hill to deal with the High Priestess. That's absolutely fine. Okay, well, they give us 10 food rather than 25 this time. This woman does not take kindly to heathens, so I suggest you find a way to gain their favour. Because Holy Mace is in the deck, the High Priestess will be harder. Collect at least 12 blessings and gain the Holy Mace before beating the High Priestess. Okay, so I need to do both. This could be tricky. This probably will be tricky. But what's the worst that could happen? Well, Twitch integration could fuck me. But yes, we're going to be dealing with avalanches. We're going to be dealing with all sorts of northerner shenanigans. And you know what? I'm okay with that. And it's prioritizing the axe, bugger.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's just try to make this quiet.
Yep, you can just phase through the fence and fall off the cliff. Thank you.
You lack prominence to use this weapon.
Oh, wow.
Gain more fame.
They're just giving me the Holy Mace right off the bat. Hell yes. Complete the High Priestess with this item and 12 blessings to unlock the token. I need a bit more fame, but you know what? We'll get there. We'll get there. Alright, that's fine.
Back to the bones.
Oh.
I hope you have learned to be their master.
There we go.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Alrighty. Miraculously unscathed. And we're always going to dig him out because now that we've got, especially now that we've got the thing, we're always going to dig him out because that's a blessing. And it's an increase in fame as well, which we're going to need. Alright, reduce the speed of wheel gambits permanently. Good. 2 down, 10 to go. Alright, Purgatory. This will be 2 blessings and 3 curses. So, Allies returns, not bad. Vader's Penance. Against Northerners as well. That's actually really good. 1 random enemy has 100% additional life. Jesus. Okay, that's not so bad. One-handed weapons deal 50% less damage. I'm using heavy weapons here, so that's okay. And all wheel gambits rotate in the reverse direction. Honestly, that could have been a lot worse. So, yeah. I think I will go through Purgatory. I gain 2 fame. My 2 curses. Oh, sorry, my 2 blessings. And my 3 curses. Alright, Fairy Ring. Right, I'm actually going to take a screenshot of this because I want to try something a little later on. Right, give him... I don't have 15 food. I'll give him 10 food. It's fine. Alrighty, if you see the Fallen, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies. About you here, pointing to the left, so we're going right. And we've seen this before. I will trade the child for one of your blessings. Oh, that's a blessing trade, bugger. I'll get rid of Ally's Companion. 5 fame, and I get the Mother's Blessing. That's fine. So that wasn't a blessing gain, that was a blessing trade. That's okay, we expected it. Alright, that's fine. And yes, you can talk about Estrella Fortress for firewood. Say this log's dry enough, I can set up camp here for the night. So, considering I only have 1 foot, I shall. A figure appears from out of a swirl of frost and snow. It is a northerner. I come in peace, he says. I make the pilgrimage to the High Priestess. I mean you no harm. And without waiting for approval, he slumps down beside you and warms his hand by the fire. It is quite strange being in northern lands without orders to fight every northerner I see, Estrella reflects. I mean, yeah. What's your equipment? Chef's charm. At least we'll learn about it. Life received from consuming food is increased by 50%. Ooh. So instead of 5 health, I'd get 7 or 8. That's not bad. I can't afford it, and I'm actually not interested in it, but at least it's nice to know that's in the deck somewhere. I'm gonna hang on to that, I think. And break camp. Okay, Fate's Path. Oh, St. Tala's Day. Okay, I do want to go back for St. Tala's Day. So I'm gonna turn back. Alright. Alright, St. Tala's Day. Blessing one and all at no cost. I wish to bless me for good health, wealth, harvest. Bless me for luck, please. Thank you. And for glory. Pray silently for a long before shaking her head. The gods are fickle today. A big companion makes an impatient noise. There are no fame blessing cards in the deck. Oh, really? Shit. Alright, in that case... bless me for wealth, then. No gold blessing. Wow. Good harvest, then? Good lord! Alright, second wing. Oh, it's transient, though. Boost life is... Okay, so don't let my life go down below 25. Next! Damn, they really were being fickle. Alrighty, now if I remember right, with High Priestess, we can potentially get a blessing here. We've come in search of the great High Priestess to deliver an important message, says Estrella. You'd better go bearing blessings if you want to get on the High Priestess's good side. I'm fixing a batch right now if you'd like a taste. If I've got it right this time, you can take it to her. No thank you, Estrella smiles. Alright, I'll take it then. Guardian Angel's really helping me here, actually. So, yeah, we'll take Divine Intervention. Alright. Very nice. Okay, yeah, taking a hit here, but that's okay. Oh, we'll redraw that. Oh, it was the second one, shit. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Yes, we can camp again if we need to. That's fine. Ooh, 6 gold for 6 gold for a donation, or for a blessing. Yeah. Any I actually want. Heroic sacrifice permanently. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, discard a basic monster card but lose companion. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20. If your max life is less than 150, you may discard food gain or equipment gain to receive +5 maximum life. Receive 15 life for every gold gain card you receive. And receive 2 food for every dice gambit. I think Gold Zealot's probably the one I want here. And we leave with our new blessing. Very nice. Another blizzard, okay. take that, thank you. Oh, bugger! Ow! Right. Oh, another avalanche, which means another fight. I've been doing alright so far. 8 blessings. Technically 9, but I lost one.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's just try to make this quiet.
Oh, well.
Two arms.
Oh, I tried. Ah, damn. What? Okay, exit stage left. Also, just one thing about it, I'm no closer to figuring out what the deal is with the... Ooh, Chef's Charm.
Earth magic. Literally.
Oh, you think you're funny, don't you? I am no closer to figuring out what the deal, with the crashes on the last stream were, but, I've sent them off to Cheese to be looked at, so that's fine. Alrighty, and again, we'll dig a bit, because that's another blessing. Score the exact target value with a dice gambit to draw 3 equipment cards, then discard. Okay. Ugh, okay.
Can you reach the end of this challenge before you starve to death?
Blizzard is of no use to me, it's just gonna harm me. So, we're just going to ascend immediately. Another blessed brew. Okay. Estrella shrugs and takes a sip. She tries hard not to make a disgusted face. Oh my, it's delicious! Hallie's Return is actually the one I lost, so that's funny. So we'll take that. Divine Providence is probably the one I wanted, but I'd rather take the guaranteed blessing. Yeah, that's fine. We knew that was going to happen. Ooh, we'll redraw that. Gee. No! That's fine. Well, it's not, but... Oh, I'm also hurting for food, I've just noticed. Ooh, 12 gold for 3 food. Because I'm low on food. Shit. Alright, yeah. Alright, that's fine. How much, 13? How much do I need for the, 16? Okay. Says I need to have it, but do I need to have it equipped is a question. Ooh, the Field of Fae. Now, if I get this exactly right, this is 2 blessings. Okay, good start.
I'm not...
Oh yes, this spins the other way, that's right.
You must appreciate that the game, this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Alright. Not what I wanted, but it's kind of what I gotta.
Allies and enemies, it is all a matter of time.
Very true. Estrella meets with her old friend and ally, Captain Belmere, hoping to get him to stand with the town of Farwater against the Empire. It will be a hard sell, but he will do what is just, that I know. A bearded man with a bright smile waves as you approach. Belmere! Estrella embraces the man, two old friends. I will waste no time. I am here to... Estrella stops in her tracks. Belmere's troops have captured an ogre. The creature struggles against its chains as the soldiers taunt it with their weapons. What is the meaning of this? Stand down! Estrella strides forward and Belmere's soldiers brandish their swords at her. Usual business, Belmere chuckles. I've been assigned to sweep this forest of any undesirables, such as this ogre or northerners. Belmere draws his polished sword and pokes at the ogre, drawing some blood. Belmere! Estrella's face remains stern, but her voice shakes as she challenges her old friend. Think about what you're doing. The land is filthy, Fior. Captain Belmere frowns. The Emperor wills it. I will end this creature's abominable life, and we can put all this behind us. Estrella glances from the chained ogre to Captain Belmere, her old friend and ally. I won't let you do this. Oh, we're going into a fight. To save the ogre? This is weird. This is already weird. Captain Belmere, Estrella's old friend and fellow Imperial captain. Belmere commands respect. Right now he commands a beating.
I hate that it comes to this, but come to this it has. On my mark.
Oh, bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Oh, fuck! That's right, you can drown in the puddle. I'm fine with it. You were unclear who landed the final blow. Estrella lays the soldiers' bodies out side by side with their swords on their chest, then lights a signal fire. The ogre watches Estrella carefully as she removes his bindings. Her eyes are wet, but her face is set in grim determination. Freed, the ogre hefts his discarded club over one shoulder in preparation for a mighty overhead blow. Then thinks better of it. Thou hast saved me from the maw of death, a boon I owe unto you.
Now the power is yours to use.
Power! I mean, it's better than my villager's axe, so, yeah, I will. Estrella and the great ogre exchange a bow. I ask you to fight in the battle for Farwater. We plan to defend it against the Empire.
Nicely done.
And we get the token for that. Against the Empire? The ogre grins menacingly, teeth jutting at all angles. Thou ask of me what I would most enjoy. Well, very, very good. I'm down to 1 coin. Oh no, we'll just keep going. Fuck it. Oh, bollocks! If I'd known that was there, I would have sold some shit. Right, and well, in that case, I am going to sell some shit. No, I'm not, because I have no shit to sell.
The damage taken from starvation is more than the
Oh
healing
no,
delivered
it's the
by
Blessed Summit.
eating.
Oh.
As with many things, we find ourselves sliding further.
I failed!
Further into hardship.
Only 10 blessings. What a pitiful effort. I survived it, yeah. Oh no! Alright, well, we're gonna forfeit this, because, yeah. We failed! You do not get long at all. Although, before I forfeit this, actually, you know what? I want to use this base.
One more makes no difference. Two arms.
There you go, bye. I was going to forfeit, but, hey. Oh, well. Yep, so that's still the end anyway, so yeah. Well, at the very least we got Estrella's token. So if we're recruiting an ogre to defend Farwater, we get the battle for Farwater. So I now need to have a bit of a think. Because I do want to try that again. Oh yes, I also need to throw in Estrella's token. Yep. I'm just thinking. Honestly, the fairy ring is questionably not that useful. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Right, blessings. Cunning man can give a blessing. That's good. Fabled beast. Okay. Me gain a blessing. I'm trying to remember which one Fabled Beast is. Oh no, I remember. Yeah, let me put Fabled Beast in. And, yeah, let's give this one another go. Yeah, 10 food, fine, yep. And straight into a blizzard right off the bat, wow. Thanks, game. That's fun. Oh, Fabled Beast right off the bat, too. Okay. I definitely hit the second one there. Why did it flick back? No, I'm sorry. I'm not accepting that. Hang on. Call me a cheat all you want, but I definitely hit the second one. Who knows, maybe I'll get to the point where the dealer chastises me. Haven't had that yet. But no, I definitely hit the second one. Like, when it happens, but come on, that one was bullshit.
It is entirely up to you if you play by the rules of the game or if you try to bypass them. You only rob yourself.
Damn. Don't tell cheese. To be fair, I would like to play by the rules of the game, but I would like the game to not fuck me when it doesn't play by its own rules. So let's try this shit again. Still not amazing, but reduces the today's scam, but okay.
Games within games within games. Victory. You alone.
Whoa. Well, the food is nice. I really wanted the blessing, though. Half my food, I tell you what, yeah. Oh, it was the third one, damn. Well, I still get a blessing. Ooh, and a good blessing, too. And, yeah, I'll give you 6 gold for... give me Gold Zealot again.
A final battle.
Oh boy.
Can you save them? More importantly, can you lead the alliance you have put together?
I'm gonna try, but, I'm not confident. As the sun sets, you meet with Estrella in town. The Empire draws close. Tonight, we move against the approaching army. You return to the Elder Queen once more. The last queen of the Silt Ears presses something into your hands. May rivers fill with blood, she hisses. Empire's Ruin. Ooh. Cause 10 damage and slow to all enemies when activated. Empire receives 50 damage and slow lasts longer. Ooh. In a small square by the abandoned town hall, Estrella addresses the people of Farwater. Her news is grim. If their defense fails, they will have little choice but to abandon the town. The residents mutter nervously as she continues. Prepare provisions and your animals. Should we not return, you will have only days to take what you can carry and leave. The peasant king, his leather cap decorated with a somber black feather, wishes you luck in the battle. Behind him stands a small group of farmers armed with pitchforks and rusty guns. They would like to fight with you. He presses his hand to your forehead and all at once becomes very solemn. May the rivers of Farwater call you home safe by harvest. Oh, nice blessing. I wasn't expecting that. Finally, you rendezvous with Millet the Ogre. Millet? Really? Millet the Ogre outside of town. The Farwater farmers are surprisingly calm at the sight of the towering monster. They may be numb from the nerves. The ogre observes a Farwater peasant clutching a pitchfork and shakes his great gruesome head. Doth thy battalion wish a swift death? With all preparations done, Captain Estrella Fiore turns to you. Are you ready to take on the incoming Empire army? Say you are, or weep in terror. Of course I'm ready. I'm not, but let's say I am. Estrella nods. You are a worthy soldier. Do not let that leave you. No matter how high you climb in this life, courage in the face of doom is what counts. Always keep the heart of a soldier. Now ready yourself. We may not make it out of this alive. Estrella leads your ragtag band to the bank of a great river. Knight Mournholt heads the Legion. He plans to march on Farwater at dawn. If we can reach him before then, the town may be saved. Get to Knight Mournholt before the timer is up. You run into a squad of Empire soldiers, perhaps a scouting group from the main army? Will you use the peasants in this fight? You may only use the card once. No, we're gonna go it alone. Will you use the ogre in the fight? No. 6 of Steel is not the biggest threat in the world. Even if it is a timed battle.
On my mark.
I also didn't see how long the timer was for. I was so focused on the fight, I was like, why bother? With the soldiers dispatched, Estrella leads you deeper into the forest. Further in, you encounter a scouting party of Empire soldiers. Alright, this time I think I will call in the peasants. But not Billet the Ogre. Yeah, there you go. I'm liking this upgraded trinket, by the way. Just saying. With the soldiers dispatched, Estrella leads you deeper into the forest. You find a small camp of Empire soldiers settling down for their evening meal. They drop their stuffed apples as you burst through the foliage. You prepare for the fight. I've used my peasant ally card, but I'm not using the ogre. How much time have I got left? 3 minutes. Okay, that's fine.
On my mark.
Ow. Ow. Will you just die, please? Oh, damn. Damn! No, not me. Ow! Okay, that was a bit more of a rough fight. That's right, just wash away. Just fall into the river. With the soldiers dispatched, Estrella leads you deeper into the forest. Who's stealing the general? Here! She stops at the side of a campfire flying Empire colors. We've reached the Imperial Command Center. Knight Bornholt is here. A figure resplendent in heavy armor pushes through the soldiers. He is taken aback at the sight of Estrella. Well, it seems I've lost a bet. I wagered you'd died in that debacle in the old city. Knight Bornholt smirks. You have fallen far for your... Do you really think this whelp, gesturing to you, knows what's best for this land? We need unity. We need strength. Rabble like this seek to tear us apart. Estrella's confidence falters as she stares at the Empire banners, the banners that she used to fight for. I do not want to kill you, Bornholt. I do not want to kill these soldiers here. But if you do not stand down, I will kill you all. Yeah, Brimstone Challenge, Cheese. How are you doing tonight? The soldiers arrayed behind Knight Bornholt grip their weapons and glance nervously about. The Emperor wants unity. The Emperor doesn't want shit, he's dead. The Emperor wants unity at the cost of those unlucky enough to be born in the way of his progress. Estrella draws her sword and pistol. And if he will not stop, I will kill him too. Well, ain't that handy, because we already have. You prepare for the fight. And I might as well use Billet the Ogre here. I was saving him for the final fight anyway, so yeah. Excuse me. Knight Bornholt leading the march on Farwater.
If it be treason to stand for what is right, then I am a traitor now. Let us end this.
There you go. I never liked the fucking Empire. But that was piss easy. With Knight Bornholt dealt with, he can no longer send the word to march on Farwater. The village will be safe. For now. Estrella wipes the blood from her sword, the faded Empire tattoo in her arm flexing with each swift movement. This is high treason. From here on, I am no Empire captain. Not even an Empire soldier. Alright. What about Firewater? The Empire's armies are vast as the ocean. They will come again for this stronghold, but Firewater will be safe for a time. They will only truly be safe when the Empire ends its war on the north. And what of her? Most of the Empire rabble do not know my face, so I will be safe by and large. Once word of this gets out, any soldiers that recognize me would be ordered to kill me on sight. Let them know. Let them know that Captain Estrella Fiore stands against the Emperor. Oh, let's get on with it. I'm not a young woman anymore. Well, no shit. Look at that picture. I'm not a young woman anymore. The world is a darker place than I once thought. I've become complacent. We're all young women deep down. You return... Fucking hell. You returned... Does that include your baby cave troll? You return to Firewater, Estrella deep in thought. At last, she speaks. I misspent my youth fighting for the glory of a cold and uncaring empire. I will spend the rest of my days fighting to dismantle it, no matter how doomed that endeavor may be.
A reward well earned.
Indeed. Everybody knows cave trolls are just young women in suits. I'm getting Chicory vibes again with the adult. If you know, you know. Right, 4 of 12. Could be better. Could be worse, but could be better. Oh yeah, I forgot I had Gold Zealot. Alright. I should say, G, since you're a little late coming in here, this is my second attempt at the Brimstone Challenge here. Because I haven't got the thing yet. That's why I haven't got it equipped. Because I got 10 out of 12 the second one. Brimstone challenges are gloves off. Yeah, well, I figured I've killed the Emperor. I've done all that shit. I'm not doing world just yet. I figured, why not? This will be comparatively easy, but, well... comparatively easy, but you also have to be kind of... Raider's Parents. Yeah, we'll just continue with that. Okay. How many companions have you made platinum? This will be the third. Estrella will be the third. I already know that's what's required of me for the gold medallion of judgment. Is your intention to platinum them all before tackling world? Probably yes. I know nothing about world though. All right. That's fun.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's just try to make this right.
Oh, bugger. Ow! Hit the wrong button. Is your intention to platinum all before tackling world? World is 2 endings. one is for when you have all the default companions platinum them. You cannot unplatinum them to see the other one. Oh! I recommend doing World once before you go Judgment, and then again after having done so. Before Golden Judgment, and then after Golden Judgment. Okay. And that is why. Right. Well, fortunately, this will only be the third, Estrella will be the third one that I've platinumed. I haven't touched Ariadne's challenges at all. So, I was about to say I haven't touched Ariadne at all, but, except for arm wrestling, allegedly, I'm not sure I'd want to. Alright. Dice, why do you hate me? Also, geez, you missed it yesterday. I actually managed to finally raid into someone else that was playing Hand of Fate 2. And she's just as crazy as I am. Oh nice, who was it? It was the, oh shit, I don't have my screen up at the moment, but it was no, hang on, I'll find it. I've completely forgotten her name, but she did follow me, so I should be able to see. Navi Fairy. In fact, actually. I know she's live, but doing something else right now. Maybe that'll actually get her attention. But yeah, she was, I raided into her. She was doing, the Hierophant challenge. And, not very well. While he's checking that, you're part of the new Hand of Fate Adventure Survivor thing. Ooh. Oh, shit. Get my chat windows back up the way I like them. Yep, I'm working on Hordes. Oh, yep, good man, good man. And I've also been telling some of my friends, especially the friend that got me into Hand of Fate in the first place. I told her that the demo for Hordes was already released. So you might be seeing another one of my friends doing a stream of that in the not too distant future. Oh, bloody transient blessings! Arrgh! Bloody blizzards. Alright, 6 out of 12. Let's go. Wow. Thanks, game. Thanks, game. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button! Oh no, I hit the right button. Well, I thought for a moment I hit accept. I got worried for a second. Right, okay. Yeah, sure, and the gameplay of World is a little different depending on Platinum companions, too. Ah, okay, well, not too much I can do about that, unfortunately, but, c'est la vie. Right, Estrella Forges for forward, yada yada yada. I'll move on to another blizzard. Fucking more blizzards in World of Warcraft over here. It's either that one or that one. Alright. Well, since I'm low on health, I don't want to lose that transient blessing. Happy to take it here if you prefer. Yeah, by all means. I'm not gonna say, I'm not about to tell you to take it to Whispers or anything like that. I'm happy. I've got an active chat for a change. Right. I'll just cook some food. And then break camp. Hey, St. Tala's Day. You gonna be a stingy motherfucker again? Right, be blessed for luck. Thank you. And then give me another blessing. I don't care which one. That's fine. Next! And I actually have money to give you the fucking donation this time. Gambler's Banquet, Monk's Vitality, Beggar's Charm, or Divine Intervention. I'll take Divine Intervention, thank you very much. Because at least I remember that one was permanent. And it would actually help me, potentially.
It is not too late to plan better.
My friend, it's always too late to plan better, especially with me. Death, Dying, Heroic Sacrifice, okay. That's actually the one I wanted, so that's handy. Prior to combat with 2 or more monster cards, discard, but optionally discard, that's fine. Why didn't that, hang on, that scrolled weird on my chat, that's weird. I'll worry about that later. Right, 10 of 12, still potential for more. Ah, there he goes. It just took a moment to update for some reason. For now, if it's not too much trouble, so first feedback, happy to see enemy variety at this early stage. Upgrades felt meaningful, especially the enchantments. Finding the cards on the map was nice. Oh, another avalanche. Horde cards were a nice gimmick, both in terms of being different from other games and allowing player AoE to just wipe them from experience. Do I want to sacrifice my companion? No. I've just developed her into a world-class traitor. Do you really think I'm going to sacrifice her now?
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's just try to make this quiet.
Oh my god, this bandit is bolus. Having said that, there's a few notes. Firstly, I really wasn't keen on my spells targeting random barrows and creates on the other side of the map band past a wall instead of the boss. That's a really mage for me. Something I've been running into in this game sometimes, to be fair. Second, I really don't think the heal and gold gain blessing is even remotely balanced. I mean, that thing kept me full HP even face tanking bosses. Right, speaking of blessings, I want the gladiator's visage out of those two. Oh, thank you for the food. Alright. Dig him out. Death die. That's very nice, actually. So, 11 of 12. More blizzards. Yeah, we're redrawing that. Jesus. Oh, for God's sake, really? Alright. And I have to fight more of them. Yay. No, I'll just carry on. Estrella's ability's a nice one. Nightbot, shut up! Like, I love you, but come on, you don't need to send 4 or 5 messages at the same time. I thought I changed my timer so it didn't do that.
Together, advance, on my mark.
Oh, no. Oh, I missed. Seriously. The more I look at Estrella's character model, at least the actual physical model rather than the card, it seriously does remind me of 7 of 9. Am I the only one that thinks that? And I'm saying that out loud just because Cheese is here. Alright. Ah, Fear of Fate. Let's try this again. I'm not doing well, am I? Alright.
Here we see
Hey, it's spinning the correct way this time.
Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
No! I just missed it! Mother! Sorry, I beg your pardon. Oh,
Excellent.
my chat's
A
still doing
wise
that
decision.
thing again. Urgh. Why is my chat doing that? Hang on. Oh, there we go. Now it's behaving. It looks like what or whom? 7 of 9, Star Trek character. Jerry Ryan. Purgatory. This will give me my blessings, so... But how bad is it? Okay, Deadly Hunt. 30% extra damage in combat until the next level. Oh, and we're on the final level, I think. Oh dear. All-wheel gambits, that's fine. And that one moves faster, but we get Gambler... Ooh. After losing... Oh, that's transient, but that's fine. Honestly, this is the final floor. I'm okay with all of that. Well, sort of. Third, the warrior is conceptually interesting, however being melee with quick hits and having elite really doesn't compare to a multi-hit mage with range and damage bar. I think it needs some inbuilt lifesteal or perhaps defense buff after leaping or some other defensive buff to compare. Just so I could parse this in the way it's intended. When you say, oh god, I'm gonna leave you to your conversation, there's too much going on there. Oh my god, right. Very good. And actually, since this is 7 of 9, I can see it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I told you. I told you. I wasn't the only one going mad. I may as well go the whole hog minus 1. Well, I have 13 blessings. That's good enough for me. I have the thing equipped, don't I? Yeah. Alrighty. As you enter the Great Hall, Tower Garage, we've come to put an end to Raider attacks on the Empire. Announces War Chief Estrella. War Chief Estrella. Well, I suppose she's not a captain anymore. Is that any way to begin diplomatic negotiations? I hope you say you have a decent offering. Yeah, well, I have enough, so suck it. You must still prove yourself against my champion. Fine, I will. Do I want to sacrifice? I don't get to choose. No, I'll stick with this. It should be alright. I'm definitely going to need to reset my chat because it's doing weird stuff. I'll do it after this fight.
I have spent my life proving myself.
Ah, so close to perfect. And you stole my kill! Well, there you go. I'll steal yours. Brazzers in the 5th stage of Road to Goblin. That's a weird sentence to tune back into that conversation on. Alright, here are my terms. Yada, yada, yada. Those are my terms. Let it quick. Yep, that's fine. But hey, I've done the High Priestess with the Holy Base. And we get Pilgrim to get absolved plight.
And redeemed in action and intent.
Causes freeze to enemies in a large area for 5 seconds when activated. Frozen enemies take 250% damage when hit. And deals 150% damage to undead. But still heavy and still requires high fame. Okay. Ah, the Great Mace Absolved Plight! A truly glorious weapon. May it serve you well. You thank the High Priestess and make a quick descent to relay the message back to General Branston. So does that replace the Holy Base I had earlier then? I would assume so. So for defending far water against an army, we get Estrella's unusual contact again. And Estrella the Rebel. And for bringing the Holy Mace to the High Priestess challenge, we get Absolved Blight, of course. That was a fun challenge, it really was. How long have I been going for? 94 minutes. Answer me this, either of you, Cheese or Ravi, I don't mind which. How long is World, roughly? Like, is it about the same length as Judgment, or maybe a bit shorter, a bit longer? Because that may determine what I do next. Because while you're doing that, I'm going to try and figure out what the next challenge I want to do is. I think the next one I want to do is Strength. I can't for the life of me remember what the artifact was. World's only a few minutes long. Okay. If this was Hall of Fame, I nearly said. If this was Hand of Fate 1, World and Judgment together would be the final challenge. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind then. If it's only a couple of minutes long, I feel like I stopped at the wrong time then. But alright, let's do World then.
Now the final moment is here. I have taught you all I can.
Alright, prepare for the final journey. All enemies are brimstone. This is what you've prepared for. Take only your best equipment. Well. Oh. Really? That's all I get to choose from? Oh, no, no. No. Oh, that sucks, but okay. Oh, I see, okay. Well, I'm of course gonna take my tin opener. Scorched blade. I'll take the brown blade. I don't need a golden shield, I need... I'll probably take Shadow of the Empire, that's fine. They're saying billy clubs, but probably actually want the Wind's Return. They're giving me jousting armor. Jousting armor is the one for strength. Okay, that's fine. I'll remember that. I'll put Dead King's scales on again, I think. No. Wait. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Where is the one I'm thinking of? It's Spike Bone Guard. We'll do that. Okay. Gambler's Head to... ooh. I take the Knight's Helm just because it's platinum and I don't know what the hell it is. And... I'll take Lionheart because I think that's a healing potion. Why do I feel like there's an achievement for getting, like, taking items that are all platinum? I could be absolutely talking out my arse on that one, but it just feels like something that the devs would do. But anyway, I think that's what I'm going to run with. I wasn't expecting to do this just yet, but yeah. Let's do the final journey. The end is never the end.
And thus our carriage arrives at our final destination. Now we will see what changes Callus has wrought.
Oh!
Life and death in truth.
The hourglass is broken. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what to expect here. Oh. Is that Ariadne's hammer?
Thought I'd come along and make sure you didn't get too big for your boots. Savior of the world and all that.
That's what I think of that. Okay, so my companions, or at least the surviving ones, would be here. Interesting.
Huh, somebody needed to make sure you didn't mess this up.
Don't you have the Borg to deal with?
You have done well. Let us finish it.
I couldn't have put it better myself, Colbjorn. Hey, welcome in.
Well, here we are, at our final meeting. You expect me to play cards? No, I have devoted my life to battle, and battle it shall be! Can finish this.
Not alone. We fight together.
Who the what? That's a dealer? Oh, left trigger. Ow. Oh, it's a multi-stage fight, I see.
I will not go easily to the next world.
Oh, I've lost my... Oh, I don't have the tin opener anymore. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm not saying much. Obviously just trying to focus.
Finally, a worthy foe.
If this is to be the final battle, let them sing our praise when all is done.
Oh, okay.
The world I have created is glorious. I have ruled over the ascent of
Oh, is that a poisoner?
we dominate the world as we should.
No, it's, okay. Ow! Oh my god. So again, I'm not paying any attention to chat right now, so behave. Ow.
Power is the only game.
Quickly, focus on Callus Swamp.
Ah, I get stuck again. Okay, that's appropriate. Woo!
Once more I stand upon the place of power. Once more the land chimes with my truth. Magic will return to the land, and the Empire will fall. The game is pure once more.
Protector of the realm for completing all 22 challenges. Wow, what a game. What a game. I actually quite enjoyed that. Right. Let's see if Cheese can pick out his name from in here. And if anybody recognizes anybody else. Woohoo! I'm still enjoying this. It's just like the first game. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy it. There's still plenty to go in this challenge. And I do still want to go for 100% completion. I'm not going to get DMCA'd for this music, am I? And if I am, since Cheese is a dev, do I have your permission to play it? But, yeah. This game definitely took a different direction compared to the first game. But, you know what? Just because it took a different direction doesn't mean it was necessarily a bad direction. Who the hell is... Also, I just realized, is this ending music a remix of the ending music of the first game? Oh, Joss Cheese this bush. Gee, I wonder who that is. I haven't the faintest idea who that what? Congratulations? Right. So, plan of action going forward here. I am still going to be playing the game. I am going to try and get some more of the achievements, get through some of the trophies. Get the DLC characters done and dusted as well, because we haven't touched them yet. Of course, there is, I'm just going to turn my mic up a little bit here. I am just going to do the endless mode as well, at some point. Of course, I turn my mic up and the music dies down. Streams of this game will be a little slower. Just a little, because, as I'm sure many of you are aware, Resident Evil Requiem is going to be releasing tomorrow, actually. And I have just been informed that my physical delivery is being picked up due to be shipped tomorrow. Hopefully I'm in when I get it. Oh, there we go. Now my chat caught up. Right, I think hang on, let me just, come out of this a second. Right, I'm resetting my chat window because it's lagging like crazy, and I don't know why. I gotta load that. Right. I'm just gonna go through some of the... Right, so let me just hit play here so this isn't gonna be deep to anybody. There we go. Well, okay, let's get this at least, and then I will talk through some of the rest of the chat. For defeating Callus, we get his cock ring. I mean his ring. And we got a gold for that? No area name though. But, so we will be redoing the world at some point once we get all 4 platinum characters. That's fine. As I say, we are going to touch on to the adventure mode. I'm especially curious about the servant, because I think that's how we get the other, DLC character. We will be doing endless at some point. I don't know when. But, we'll get to that. I'm just going to pause that for a second here. Right, let me catch up on chat, because, as I say, it was lagging the whole time I was doing that fight. And, right. Okay, so you, Cheese and Avi were talking about hordes. That's fine. Cheese GG, Avi good job. I have to ask, did you like the brilliant blade? It's my second favorite one-handed sword. I liked it. I just wasn't expecting it to be literally thrust into my hand immediately, but, I liked it. I was on other projects during most of Hand of Fate 2's development, and most of the actual work I did on the game was post-release. I don't remember if I got added to the credits afterward. I think I just got a special thanks. Yeah. Yeah. Cheeseness. Yeah, you definitely got a special thanks for cheeseness, yep. I was focused on typing there. What was the question? Will he get DMD? Does he have permission to play it for me if he would? I believe so. Where? Oh, here we go now. Congratulations. There's the... That's how far back my chat was lagging. I've only just got the congratulations message. Oh, it doesn't show up on the credits. Normally that put text on the screen. It did. It came up. It came up. Normally that put text on the screen. If I'm playing the credits music, no, I wouldn't think so, but yes, I've got permission. Hey! Just in case Twitch or YouTube, when I upload it there, tries to kick me in the ass, and it's like, oh, you're playing copyrighted music, and it's like, I have permission. Answer this question. Did you notice the lizard shield on the ground there and callous meeple on the shelf? I saw the callous meeple. I didn't see the lizard shield, though. Servant and Mapmaker both bring in a companion. Oh, they both bring one in. Okay. Oh, I missed it. My stream must have been lagging too. The text on screen. It only came up briefly. It was like a second or so, but it definitely came up. The text on screen. Right. Am I all caught up now? Text on screen. Text on screen. That's my actual chat. Nope, get that the right way around. Right, yeah, it looks like I'm all caught up. Right, okay, so, yeah, because I'm fairly sure if I just, scroll this down, where was it? I have intentionally been not going to the credits, just in case. Because I was joking around at the beginning. Yay! Let's see if we could find our resident developer in here. And see if I recognize any of the other names in here. Yeah. Where are we? Additional thanks. Josh Cheeseness Bush. There, I presume that's you. But there you are. So, yes. Also, shout out to Auntie Truda. Also, there were 3 babies made during the creation of this game. Wow. I'm honestly surprised it was only 3. Probably blame the mages. Right, how long are we going? 145. I know I said I wanted this to be a shorter stream, but I do feel this is maybe a little bit too short at the moment. So I tell you what, I'm not going to take a break yet. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. And I'll do whichever one comes up in chat first, or whichever one I see first. Would you like me to attempt to do Strength Plus? Bearing in mind, I've actually forgotten which one Strength is. Or would you like me to try the Mapmaker first? Endless mode I'm going to leave for its own stream, probably. First one I see in chat is the first one I'll do. And see, now I'm getting paranoid that my chat window's lagging again, and it's like you're all typing and I can't see it. If I don't see a message in the next, like, 30 seconds or so, I will just make my own decision on the matter.
I appreciate the time you're putting into your decision, but
okay,
the time
yeah.
for action is now.
My chat is lagging because I just tested it and my own message didn't come up. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's lagging like crazy, Jesus. You're caught up, yes, cheese. Okay, let me close the chat and just do actual Twitch chat rather than trying to be cheeky. Caught up, yes. Cheese, this is me. I did some QA support, a tiny bit of programmer, generally hung around and held out where I could. So, Cade and James are Spitfire, Morgan, Sean, and Dan. So Cade and James are Spitfire. Morgan, Sean, and Dan are also working on Hordes. Lee's doing some writing, and I believe Anna's also done a little audio work. Fair enough. Mapmaker is an interesting puzzle animal, although can be brute forced. Letting Cheese decide. Okay. Can you refresh, reconnect chat? It's because I'm looking at chat through a third-party bot, technically. So normally it's absolutely fine, but the way I've got my OBS laid out, my chat window on OBS is tiny. So I have a bot which, among other things, will it make the chat a bit bigger and more readable for me at distance. But if it's gonna lag like crazy, I'm just gonna close it for the moment anyway. Spitfire is the company making the new Hand of Fate spin-off game. Yes, I figured as much. Honestly, though, I would, as appealing as Hordes of Fate is, I would be interested in seeing, a Hand of Fate 3 in the same vein as 1 and 2, like with the cards and all that. Hordes, to me, feels like it's going in a slightly different direction, and I'm not sure how I feel about that right now, but I haven't played the demo yet, so I'll reserve judgment on that one. Right. I guess the thing to keep in mind is that there are like 30 or so people in the Hall of Fame 2 credits here. Yeah, and now you're down to about, what, 4 or 5? Hordes is being made by 3-ish full-time people, yeah. I think everyone hopes for Hands of Fate. I keep wanting to say Hall of Fame. I think everyone hopes for Hand of Fate 3, but I understand the economy's a bit tight at the moment. Oof. That's getting into shit I don't want to talk about. Right. Anyway, do you want me to do the Mapmaker, or do you want me to try Strength Plus? Avi said he wanted Cheese to make the decision, and I'm going to honor that decision. I think Mapmaker is more interesting than Strength Brimstone. Alright. The dev has spoken. Outlands and Outsiders. The Mapmaker. There are places where the boundaries between life and death grow thin. None but the foolish or desperate would approach these gateways. But if you would change what has gone before, venture forth in the steps of the thousands of mortals and gods who have failed before you. Okay, so what we got? Mapmaker is also set far in the future, doesn't really have spoilers. Ah, okay. Ghosts and dead gods are not known for their charity. Use gold to ease your journey. Okay. If you survive in the mournful wastes, ensure you have enough food and a means to reveal a safe passage. And even in a land wrecked and desolate, burning in the blood of gods, goblins persist. Okay. Alright. Funnily enough, they're recommending Keturah as my character. But I don't want to do Keturah yet, in a manner of speaking. Yeah, none of us know what the future will bring. We're doing what we can right now, and it's fun and interesting to bring a Hand of Fate D&D to a new genre. Yeah, definitely. That's fine. I don't want to bring her in just yet. I do want to try and platinum. Actually, that's a question I should ask you. Is there platinum variants of the DLC cards? The deck goblin has no idea what he's doing. He's just a chaos goblin wearing deck manager clothes. Oh, that's fine. That's why I go in and I change randomly. Well, not randomly, but they do have platinum variants. Okay, so we'll be doing that at some point as well.
And a fine one. Of all your companions, I respect her the most.
Wow. I understand that with Malaclips. But Colborn? Estrella? Wow, get fucked. Hubes was added with the Mapmaker DLC. Fair enough. But yeah, we're gonna work on it, Ariadne. As long as she doesn't try to arm wrestle us again. And of course, we're gonna have to bring her card into play here. And there's the drunkard. Right, what have we got? We don't know. Tart Spies and Exotic Lies is probably a good one. Watch Tutter is probably not a bad one either. Fallen Treasure for equipment. Dark Alleys for equipment. Carriage of the Departed for gold. Wandering Tracker. You're annoying me with that shard. Feast of Callus I'm curious about, but I don't know anything about it. Pickpocket I'm going to get rid of. Return to Deadly Forest, okay. Always nice to see Ari getting some love. Last time I looked at the Endless leaderboard, she was pretty neglected. Aww. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I had to Alt F4 the game earlier because it decided to dick me out of a decision in one of my previous runs today. I got the dealer chastising me. I got it on stream. Alright, let's, since I have absolutely no idea what to expect, let me narrow this down to ones that have tokens and shards. Well, tokens ain't gonna be pretty either way. It's a cute moment and doesn't really stop you doing anything. True, yeah. It's like the game's way of telling you, yeah, I know what you're doing. I mean, it's entirely your decision, but I've noticed. I tell you what, just because I have absolutely no idea what it's about, and it is a Brimstone card, we'll throw in the Far North. I think that's been waiting the longest beyond World-Ending Worm anyway. Equipment. Oh, there's Absorb Plight. Nice. Right, jousting armor. Okay. It took me ages to see the face of the Far North card. Wait, there's a face of the Far North card art? Oh shit, so there is! Wow. Speaking of art, we also have Jesse, the card artist, back for Hordes. Oh, nice, nice, nice. At least the cards and Hordes sound like they're in very good hands then, because was it Jesse that did the cards for Fate 1? I think the peeler has yeah, always. But if wait. Always nice to something. I think the peeler has a lot to do with that. No kidding. Right, okay, we don't know what the heck it does, but wow, okay. Right, well, let me go back to what I was doing here, equipment-wise. Yes, Jesse was doing this kind of art for Defiant right back to Hero's Call, which Hall of Fame won. Stop saying Hall of Fame! Hand of Fate was sort of a spiritual successor to... Oh, really? Right, Jousting Armor, Light of Truth, Weave of the Protector, Will of the Northerner, okay. Order of the Innocent, Hunter's Blade... Hunter's Blades, is that... Wait, which one... Is that for... Yeah, defeat 50 goblins. Okay, so that's almost... Yep. Oh, that one's the one for Empress. Okay, I couldn't remember. Why is there one that? Right, let me get rid of that and get rid of the Executioner's Axe. Sapper's Bolt's not terrible. Let me get rid of the Lionheart because it's done what I needed to do. Why did I say unknown? I figured out what it did. I don't know. Although you're all talking about the peeler, I can't say no to it. I just can't. And right. Interesting thought. The attitude I've seen from people talking about her in the community around release was that many people felt she was useless and her companion ability feels distinctly different from the others. Oh, very different. Like, if we're talking about Ariadne, I mean, she does play quite differently to the others, because you've got Malaclips that just tries to stick to range attacks and protect you. You've got Kolbjorn that's not afraid to get into the thick of the action, but he's relatively tanky, but not invincible. You've got Estrella that's kind of got the best of both worlds, but is a bit of a glass cannon. And then you've got Ariadne, who literally just brings a whacking big hammer to the equation. And then I haven't even looked at the DLC characters, so...
If you do not want to make a decision, let the goblin do it and we'll be on our way.
Dude, fuck the goblin! Right, oh yeah, I still need 2 items, don't I? Destroy the armor of 15 armored enemies, okay. Alright, fine, I'll bring the armor to you. Buy the goblin dinner first. I mean, he's already nicking my shit, so, no. Right, and again, let me just see. What have we got for token-wise? Brilliant Blade. Still saying Brilliant Blade is unknown. No, we were using it, so I'm gonna bring that in. And starting supplies, fitted leather armor, the Night Sword, and the... Okay, Goblin Griefers, absolutely. The Night Sword... I'll get rid of the Night Sword, but I'll bring in extra... I'll start with 10 extra gold, honestly. At least then I'll have the money to buy him dinner. Or her. I'm not sexist. Right, I feel like I've been nattering for a fucking age. What do you say well, make a name for myself in the world. In my mind, Ari's companion ability should have been what the Guardian Angel blessing does, but I think the idea was that Guardian Angel was an important Hall of Fame... I'm gonna fucking add a counter the amount of times I fucked that up. An important Hand of Fate 1 card to bring forward, so Arya was given something else instead. Ah, okay, fair enough. I mean, to be fair, the Guardian Angel buff is a little... It's a little overpowered. Although I will say I do like her card duplicating ability. Anyhow, let's make some maps.
Every story we tell is ultimately a story of power. This one is a story of broken power. Long dead gods and the rotten tides that lap their fallen bodies.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's one of these maps. Okay. One of these things is not like the other. Malaclips lets you try again. Estrella lets you try again. Kolborn lets you roll again. And Ari duplicates cards. Yeah, exactly. Once a great civilization dwelled here. A utopia. Now it is an empty and devastated place known only as the mournful wastes, torn apart by gods and mortals, each searching for the lost gateway. Oh, there's actual tokens here, I've just noticed. A gateway that leads beyond death itself. A gateway that can undo your guilt, make amends for your mistake. She died long ago, but you have not forgotten. I'm sorry, Ari. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and I had to pick someone. With the Emperor dead and the Empire in discord... They're in discord? You had no choice but to select a new leader. Ever willing, your companion took the mantle of Empress. She would have made a great ruler if you had but managed to stop her killer. We're going to a wibbly-wobbly gateway. Oh boy. There is that. There's also Eternal Hope, which is just flat superior to her companion ability. Well, yeah, but Eternal Hope is also a pain in the arse to make. Then there's the fact that her combat focus is identical to the Peeler, which is by far the best weapon in the game, other than that one, but we don't talk about that one. Oh boy, I'm sure I'll find out at some point. With the Emperor dead, oh yeah, we've read that. You enter the lonely inn that guards the bridge into the Badlands, somber in the knowledge that none succeed in their first journey into the wastes. Yet few survive to make a second. Wait, what? None succeed in their first journey, but few survive to make a second. Okay. Resurrect the Empress, okay. A few dust-covered characters watch you carefully. Oh fuck, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm a chatty motherfucker. I'm quite partial to the mace that gets stronger with your combo. Can't recall what it's called at the moment. I'm also partial to sticking with rusty weapons. Hey! Sometimes there's a good challenge with the rusty weapons. Hell, if I looked through the achievement list, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something in there. It's like, complete the hardest difficulty with only rusty weapons. Beware! An elder shrieks. They say a demon stalks the land, handsome and terrible. Once a pirate, his lust for gold drove him from the sea to the desert. One by one, his loyal crew died. Now only he remains, kept alive by the terrible fire inside. And beware! And beware! Another elder clenches a cake in her hand with great intensity. Let's hope this one's more edible than the one of the other storyline. A god lies imprisoned beneath the stone. They see that even now her struggles crack the earth and fill the world with flames. Also, I've just realised that... Is that hourglass full at the bottom? Even though it was technically broken at the world encounter. Yes, hi Navi. I just saw your message come through there. Welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I know you're live at the moment. I appreciate the lurk, and yes, I did tell Cheese that you were playing Hand of Fate, Hand of Fate 2 yesterday. Cheese is, yeah, he, as he said in his message here, he is actually one of the developers for this game. So, be on his good side, will you? Right, we are going to begin our adventure thusly. An elder stops you and presses a smooth pebble into the palm of your hand. Give me the codes, help my luck. Oh, yes. Yes, when we raided her yesterday, she was doing the Hierophant challenge, and, well, she failed to notice that the assassin was, the woman that I forget the name of right now. Free pebble. Woohoo! I'll skip that into the first river I see. An elder stops you and presses a smooth pebble into the palm of your hand. A crude map is etched upon it. He looks up at you with faraway eyes. If you're streaming when I'm around and have used my workaround for making chat integration work, I'll come by and put my hand on the scales of luck. Of course, you forget the name of the woman. Wow. To be fair, I keep getting mixed up with Parallel Experiment, and the only reason I do that is A, I've played it, and B, I have a credit in that game. Oh, bollocks. I keep wanting to call one of the guys Bogdan, but it's not. Bordan. The holy man is the font of all riddles. Buy riddles from the statue of a priest encounter. Review collected riddles at the campfire. Although the map may change, the riddles will always be true. Not nearly as bad as drawing Gremlin's first curse from Pentacle. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's a rough one. With all your curse removal and maps, what?
Oh, you make a poor apprentice. Cultivate focus.
Dude, I'm talking. Shut up. Although the map may change, the riddles will always be true. Okay, let's see how bad this is. Yeah, Navi I don't think's used my workaround yet. At least she didn't have Twitch integration active when I raided her yesterday, but hey, at least if she's watching at least vicariously, she'll get to see how good or bad it can be. Statue of a priest, okay. The words drip out of the old man like a terrible secret. With that, he sighs and grips your hand. Heavy gold bracelets line his arm. I once saw it at the portal like you. It cost me everything. As you gently brush him off and step out of the inn, the dusty inhabitants shake their head at your folly. I love how we're still moving in the background even though this is set in the future. I'm more interested in fun curses than bad curses. I think playing with rusty weapons is fun, so guiding players towards that feels cool. I have an unfinished encounter chain called Dark Right that tries to frame curses as something desirable. First card is up on Steam Workshop. Ah, okay. I might have a look at that at some point. What else was I going to say? I know there is that's what I was going to say. I know there is an achievement in there for in this game for collecting. I want to say it's 20 curses, which is nuts when you consider the first game only had 10. Right, I might as well go. I'm curious about this tower, so fuck it. Let's go that way. Oh, fallen treasure. Okay. You see some treasure lying... Oh, this is just the normal card. Ooh, Sapper's Bolt. Hell yes.
Some weapons, this one included, require a great hero to carry them.
That's not me right now. Sorry. Bogs.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
Look, I had to give some love to Cheese's kid. I can't do anything with the tower, okay. Alright, well...
God is nothing but a source of endless power.
Oh boy.
And now this one lies trapped beneath the earth, railing in fury but achieving nothing.
Okay. The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures, and the air shimmers from the dreadful, stifling heat. A rumbling comes from deep within the earth, like something huge and terrible waking from a slumber. I didn't realize you had my card. A voice from below trembles with rage. You think I cannot crush you to dust from my prison? Heresy! Fool! Snake! Advance and let your blood bless my grave. I love this young woman. I mean, we all have our preferences. We're all young women deep down. I love how that's just becoming a running joke now. No, I won't take her help yet. Balls. The voice roars in rage, shaking the ground underfoot. A great fissure opens up beneath you. Searing, blinding liquid fire boils out of the earth. You manage to scramble to safety. Activate Hellfire encounters to reveal the encounter underneath. Ah, okay. Well, since I can get straight to it, I want to have a look at it.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Wait, apparently that was a riddle? Alright. Oh, fuck me. Alright, more hellfire over there. Fine. Oh, okay.
greatest
Oh, hello.
of all of us are our Father's children, for better or worse.
I never really knew my father, so I'm not going to comment on that. While taking refuge in the Nag's Head Tavern, a popular drinking establishment and impromptu fistfight arena, you find a man resting his head in a pool of ale, a look of utter gloom fixed on his face. Anders! Ariadne rushes forward and pulls him into a proper sitting position. He blinks twice, then slumps back into his ale. Interesting, might give it a look at some point. Ooh. Though much more dishevelled since you last saw him, this is indeed Anders, apprentice blacksmith and friend to Ariadne. Ariadne looks concerned as Anders lies on a sad ale puddle. We've got to cheer him up! Booze! We'll offer him some gold. Tickle him! Tickle him! You know what? Just for the sheer audacity of it. The grizzled tavern patrons watch with morbid curiosity as the two of you begin to tickle Anders. And apparently it worked.
Breathe, you have done well.
His face twists into a frown, turns red, and then, unable to take it any longer, he bursts into laughter. I can't believe that worked. Who knew? Anders is ticklish. Ariadne slaps him on the back, sending him flying. Oh, Jesus. That's it, lad. I knew you had it in you. With Anders in better spirits and half a mile away, you decide to relocate to a cleaner table. Dark Right's just one card. I don't think I published the second one. There's not much of substance there. Ruben is the big one that I've completed. Yes, Anders still looks glum, but at least he isn't lying in a pool of ale anymore. Uh-huh. Why was he lying in a pool of ale? I am a man without purpose, a man without money, and a man without friends. Dude, that's me. Never mind you, that's me you've just described. I was relaying some of your feedback to another developer who said, I saw a video somewhere where Warrior was doing 2k damages per swing. 2k? Fuck me. An awkward silence stretches between you. And what happened to his forge? Nightbot, I swear I changed the timing on all of these. I don't know why it just decides to do all of them at the same time. He promptly bursts into tears. My forge was shattered by that blasted ogre. I hope you killed it. Yeah, about that. His eyes suddenly turn red with anger. Yeah. Fair. Cheer up, Anders! Ariadne returns from the bar with a basket of fried almond bread. That actually doesn't sound that bad. Whatever it is that you need help with, I'm sure me and the old hero here can help you. Nightbot, shut up! Can you repair my forge? The apprentice blacksmith looks doubtful. It'll need terravane ore, among other things. Not to mention it was your late father who built it, so I have no idea how to even begin rebuilding. High rolls are high rolls, but point taken. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm a helpful bastard. Your companion nods, her blue eyes... Blue eyes? Her blue eyes and bright and earnest. Of course! Easy as pie. Anders looks a little more hopeful. You really are nothing like your father. Well, the fact that she's 8 foot tall and has tits, I would certainly hope not. Ariadne frowns, then shakes her head and grins. Thank the gods for that. You're right.
So, twisting your path to this table, now I begin to understand why you cannot help but aid the hapless.
What can I say? I'm a sycophant in that way. First stop, says Ariadne, propping her friend back up in his chair, is to find a mechanical oddity. you say so.
When you sail beyond sight of land, you belong to the sea. Even though you return, that truth never leaves you. This I know.
Sort of the survivors of the Titanic. What's your point? I'm sorry, that was in bad taste. A chill creeps down your spine. Someone, or something, is following you. You turn to face your pursuer. A ghost! The grinning spectre stands before you. A young man with his hair looped up into a messy knot. I am the pirate Captain Halley. His voice rasps from disuse and decay. You can see me, can't you? Ask where he knows where the gateway is. Ask what a pirate is doing away from the sea. Why are you away from the sea? The promise of the gateway led me here, he grimaces. We searched among the bodies of the dead, picked through the bones of abandoned gods. It should have been a warning. Even if I wanted to get them back, I could not. The statue will not respond to me. I am cursed, unable to do anything but wander. Where is said gateway? If you knew where the gateway was, I wouldn't be here talking to you. Holly runs his fingers through his hair. Besides, I can't go through the portal anyway. I'm a ghost. The land forgets the dead, even here. The ghost vanishes, suddenly reappearing behind you. But perhaps I can show you some of the land. For coin, of course. I walk these burning lands until my feet turn to ash. 4 gold for 1 encounter, 7 for 2, or 9 for 3. 9 for 3 is the best. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Oh dear. Okay. Well, this carriage of the departed, so that's not helpful. Okay. He bows deeply and evaporates, his spectral form scattering with the wind. Alright,
Starvation has been the end of many adventurers.
I'm sure we'll be alright. You find a cache of old things in a broken chest. See, I told you we'd be fine. Oh dear. Alright, Iga's Wrath. Let's see if I have a bit more luck this time. See? The magma boils then subsides. The voice sighs. I will let you live, worm. Spread word of my mercy. Perhaps then I will be free of this prison. The heat dissipates and you pass through without further incident. Oh, I see, okay.
Memory is truth, it is said. Yet our memories shift and fade and vanish in time. What are we then? Composed of faded truths and bright lies. What then is left?
Dinner, apparently. While roaming the barren nothingness of the mournful wastes, you chance upon a goat. I have seen goats in real life. You do not fucking pet them. Not unless you want to be headbutted. Like, seriously, my ex actually lived in a house that the next door neighbors owned a goat. And oh my god, it was vicious. The horns are sharp as hell. And I fear I'm about to suffer the same fate. I had a pet goat, his name was Ted. Like an actual pet goat, or are you just pulling my leg? Well, that didn't go to plan, did it? I'm gonna eat high rolls, so I need to reroll all of them. Oh, nearly. Nearly. The goat shivers. Aww. Raises the target by 2. Alright. Alright, we'll just leave it be then. We bought him from some neighbours who moved away. He was tethered to a stake that we moved around so he could eat grass in specific areas. Never really felt comfortable with it. No, I get it, but it's better than being gored, I suppose. Oh, not again. Oh, bugger. Hellfire on top of hellfire. Wow, that's quite evil. Oh, the boy Captain Halley appears silently at your side. I'd visit the statue of the priest if I were you. He draws a transparent telescope and surveys the landscape. The god imprisoned under here will kill you if you don't know the way. Use riddles to avoid some of these encounters. He nods politely and disappears. Saren with the resub. I don't know if the sound alert came through because I didn't hear it, but if it did, welcome, welcome, welcome. 10 months resub. Hell yes. How are you doing today, Saren? What have you been up to lately? I didn't hear it either. It might be just like everything else in my bloody stream today. Broken. Alright, you make camp as the sun hangs low on the horizon. Ariadne rolls the pebble in her hand. Why haven't any of these travelers and gods made a proper map? Because they're above that kind of thing. I don't fucking know. We're in the future, stream alerts are in the past. I mean, I kinda... If we're in the future, why couldn't they have made a better map? A thin skeletal thing may have once been a goblin haunts the edges of your campfire, plying his wares. I will actually buy 3 food though. And then what's your equipment? The Light of Truth. Penetrators against thieves drop gold. Okay. Cartography was a skill lost to time. Yeah, that GPS became a thing. I'm doing well, lots of work, but things going well. I was away for a couple of weeks to visit family and funeral. Oh, you had a funeral as well. Fucking hell. Family and funeral. It was nice to all be together. It was honestly a good time despite the loss. I got back last week and getting back into schedule. This game looks very unique. Well, it is very unique. It's more unique when you have a developer changing everything in your chat. But yes, I'm sorry for your loss as well. And oh, I heard that sound alert. Wait, that was the resub sound alert. God damn, that was delayed. I'm sorry for your loss too. Yeah, no, it's fine. Yeah, back just 2 days before Christmas, I lost my grandfather, unfortunately. So it kind of put a bummer on the whole of Christmas, New Year, and my birthday was in January, so that too.
You have rallied new allies to your cause, and they have given you their gold. Surely some of that should go to me?
See what I mean? See what I mean? Oh, maybe one day. Maybe one day. And yeah, so I was one of his pallbearers. Just 5 days after my birthday, I'm having him cremated, so that was not fun. But I'm happy I did it. It was a load off my mind, and well, he's in a better place now. And I hope it's somewhat similar for you too, Saren. That's our special line for when you get a sub. Oh, really? Cheers, thanks again for the feedback, much appreciated. Aw, right. I was a pallbearer too, it was a great honor. Yeah, if it's a family member, whether you like them or not, it's kind of irrelevant. You have to put any old grievances aside and just, move on and do what's right for them. Oh dear freaking God!
You
Serendipity.
have rallied new allies to your cause, and they have given you their gold. Surely some of that should go to me.
See, now I wonder, does this man have a Twitch account? Does the dealer have a Twitch account? And I don't mean Defiant Dev. But yes, Serendipity starting a fucking hype train. He should. But yes, oh my god, yep, 5 gifted subs going to... Oh, Avi got one, G's got one. Brielle on Twitch, I'm actually not sure who that is. Got one. And Avi got one as well. Seren just throwing out all the money, all the subs. You beautiful fairy, you. And I don't mean Navi, although she's beautiful too, I'm sure. And the gigantified emotes as well. Payday right around the corner. Yeah, oh yeah, so it is. It's 26. My payday's mid-month, so that doesn't help me, but I still appreciate it regardless. I think, actually, with all of that, you might have just tipped me over the payout thresholds for this month, so, if that's the case, thank you. And even if it's not, thank you anyway. Right. I wish some of those gods were alive now. Ariadne swings her hammer with a flourish, so I could go toe-to-toe with them. Well, where were you when the one underground was trying to kill me? My pleasure. So, now that you're back home and things are starting to settle down again, what's your plan going forward? Back in a bit? No worries, Cheese. Oh, no, apparently Cheese is already getting me to, move on. Right. The Holy Man is the font of all riddles. That pirate ghost is quite handsome, isn't he? Ariadne laughs. Yeah, didn't he say he was a boy? Enjoy your lurk, Cheese. No worries. Right, let's break camp. A rift in time. Yeah, that's kind of appropriate. While catching your breath at a crossroads, the sky above you tears open, forming a glittering portal to another realm. A man hurtles through the rented space, cursing and screaming as he crashes into the ground. He brushes the dust from his hair and straightens his shirt. You get the feeling he's not slept well in weeks. Are you sure this isn't me again? Greetings, mighty warrior from the other side. I have been forcibly sent here to assist you. Things weren't going so great. He draws a gift from a large brown sack and hands it to you. I stole this from some weird goblin. It's bottomless, you know. I would love to know how you know the goblin is bottomless. Just saying. Alright, 3 food's not bad. With a wink, he begins to fade into the ether. Alright, I'm out of here. Go get him, killer. Yes, that was the developer actually giving me that card there because of Twitch integration. Work is usually Monday to Friday and about 9 to 12 hours a day, so that eats up most of my time, but I'm looking to get back into 3 times a week streams, Beat Saber once a week, Sunday RPG with Moss. I haven't seen Moss in a while, actually. And there were a few other games I've been playing randomly on off days. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Are you looking at playing Resident Evil Requiem when it comes out tomorrow, I think it is? Oh my god! I knew it, bugger. More. For God's sake, there's 3 Hellfires on top of each other. I suppose I should probably go that direction. Probably not, but Moss will be focusing on it heavily and I'll watch there. Are you planning to play it? I've just received the email that my physical copy, the limited edition, is already been picked up. I'm hopeful it's tomorrow. That title is death. Well, it's Hellfire on top of Hellfire on top of Hellfire on top of something else. And, hype train successful. All Serendipity's doing with, 6 subs. Yeah, 6 subs and 30 bits for the enlarged emote. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say one thing right now. He's probably going to interrupt me when I do this, but whatever. If you haven't already, Seren is as a streamer herself, as you probably just noticed there. Definitely give her a follow. She's a long-time friend of the channel. Although she might hate me for saying this, she's got a very cute voice. Not that you're ever going to hear it, but she does, trust me.
I have waited 100 years for my revenge. It appears I must wait 100 more.
Dude, you got your revenge like an hour ago on stream. What are you talking about? Right, let's try that. Right, let's continue on. Sea Dog Hallie again. Try to avoid tangling with Iga, the goddess of war. You think? She's here somewhere, buried beneath the earth, the ghost pirate advises. You know what? I have more gold here. Give me 3 more encounters. Oh, God, okay. That's rough. Okay. Alright, still only have 1 riddle. That's kind of concerning.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
Okay, here's the card I added. I was wondering when that would come up. The libraries hold little knowledge of the mysteries north. Past the colossal height of Mount Freydis, there are only theories, ancient creatures, haunted weird woods, and rumors of a powerful sword trapped in a frozen lake at the end of the world. Guinevere? No. Ah, shit. What? Not, what's the sword called? In King Arthur. Alright, I'm headed to bed. Good night. Oh! It sounds like I've got another European on my hands here. But you're heading to bed. Well, in that case, Ali, thank you for stopping by and being amazing as always. Yeah, if you're not following already, definitely give me a follow if you want. I'm not going to pressure you. And yeah, I will see you on the flip side at some point. And rumors of a powerful sword trapped in a frozen lake. Only Excalibur, that's what it was called. Only one who would journey deep into the unknown would be worthy of the blade, it is said. There is a rough path that hugs Mount Freydis. Is that what we're calling Seren now? No, I'm joking. Curving around it and heading north. Somebody has made an effort to pave it. A hungry, desperate farmer offers passage for bread. She claims that she knows the road ahead. Take a carriage for 3 food, walk for 2 food, or abandon the quest. Oh god. I think I'm gonna walk. Food's a little on a premium right now anyway. You travel through forest and over hills of snow until the craggy cliffs of Mount Freydis are behind you. Suddenly, there is a flash of metal from the trees. You dare walk on our land while your emperor spills the blood of our people? No? Makes me wonder how they would have responded if I had Colbjorn in the party rather than Ariadne. Also, holy crap, this is the first fight I've had to deal with this run. Well, I'm sorry, I don't have control over global warming. Ow. That was not a hit I needed. Oh my god, how good he went Super Saiyan. That's right, you Obi-Wan. Well, that didn't go to plan. All that and that's how it ends.
Take the battle to them next time.
What the hell do you think I was trying to do? But hey, at least I got Ariadne's first token. So, for promising to fix Anders' forge, we get a mechanical oddity. That is what she said we needed. Also, I'm curious that there's a gold and a silver token on this card. Alright, let's just dive straight back in, actually, and try that one again. Although I do need to put the mechanical oddity in, so we'll do that first. Also, Saren, I did see your vote for plus 10 maximum health. That will take effect once I have taken 8 steps total, or 3 at a moment.
Many mortals.
Alright, so we've seen this already. Oh, the tokens are at different locations.
Dispensation here
Okay.
for age or power.
Oh, I think I already buggered up. Oh, no, he tells me it anyway. Never mind. Oh, I'm not doing well with these. I knew he was going to do that. Bugger. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what's your
The
deal?
ancient statue holds the keys to this challenge.
Okay. A few sparse tufts of grass grow at the base of the statue, a rare sign of life in the mournful wastes. One hand is raised in prayer, the other holds out a worn offering bowl. Pray for a riddle for 2 gold, or pray for mercy for 20. I'm going to pray for mercy. With a cascade of dust, the statue's face begins to animate. You are not the cursed pirate. Why do you help him? His fate is his own and deserved. A hissing sound escapes the statue, almost like laughter. Deckhand Rillin's soul is released. May you sleep well with this decision. Oh, okay. The spectre of a small, grubby boy steps out from behind the statue. He gives you a little wave before setting out into the wastes.
Oh, you cannot be stopped from saving the weak and pathetic, can you?
Look, it's a weak and pathetic job, but someone has to do it. The statue begins to return to lifeless stone. I do not remember how I came to be here. Whether I was imprisoned by mortals or my kin, time has worn my rage, my greed, and my memories to nothing. The stone face grimaces. You can't tell if it's laughing or weeping. And I have to leave, that's all I've got. Okay, but the card's still active. Okay. Oh, come on. Nice. All right. Pet the goat. Don't pet the goat. Oh my god, I really rolled 9 twice. Ugh. Raises the dice gambit target by 2. Alright, we'll leave it. Alright, there's Saren's vote coming in. Nice.
These cards are not brimstone without reason.
Oh.
If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Okay, this is a different card. The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures, and the air shivers from the dreadful stifling heat. A rumbling comes from deep within the earth, like something huge and terrible waking from a slumber. A voice whispers below the lament, I crushed goblins by the handful, but still they came, the gibbering horde. Still they torment me. You hear mischievous clattering behind you. Yeah, I do have them on. Okay. Alright, now I can actually make some progress on these goblin griefers. Okay, goblin griefers against goblins? Actually pretty damn good. Who'd have thunk it? The blazing monsters crumble to ash as you slay them. Interesting. Oh, Wandering Tracker is exactly the same place as before? Okay. She explains she's the tracker for hire. Oh, I have no gold. Fuck! Okay. The dealer reveals tart spies and exotic lies. Do you want me to take you directly there? No. Okay. Irish Wrath. Okay. For 8 gold, do you want me to take you there directly now? No. Another one, Jesus. For 11 gold. No. As you will. I'm sure you know what you're doing. I have no money. What do you want me to do? Oh. Well, apparently this is the exit. Okay. Bones crunch underfoot. Ancient swords from kingdoms long forgotten flank the path like a wedding guard. The stones here are stained a deep red. At the top of the short climb is a small opening in the cliff. No, I'm not done with this area yet.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Dude, I'm about to starve. What more do you want? Oh, I did hit the button, it just didn't work. Ooh, I killed him with his own arrow! Alright. We'll keep going then.
This one remains your business. I'm not yet ready to confront the usurper.
That's fine. Alrighty. Oh god. The town of Witchburn celebrates the Feast of Callus in honor of the great adventurer who rid their town of ratmen a century ago. Children dressed as goblins dance around the bonfire. Even the local lord has made an appearance, dressed as the great adventurer Callus himself. You arrive just in time for the jousting tournament. Adelard the Pale, a pompous knight with a reputation for debauchery, is calling for a worthy opponent. You sign up to put him in his place. The hostess is impressed by your gear. That should deflect some damage. I'll be putting my money on you. Go give Adelard a good jab, she says with a wink. Once you've saddled up, you and Adelard the Pale bring your horses to a gallop and get ready to strike. I would call that pretty damn good. Your lance strikes him square in the chest. His foot gets caught in the stirrups as he falls. The townsfolk cheer as the horse drags him out of the arena. You have won the joust.
Well done.
That was easy. Flowers and gold are pressed into your hands for your incredible victory over Adelard the Pale. What an exciting end to this Feast of Callus Day, the Lord proclaims. Yeah, speaking of feast, food. I can't eat coins! Even though that was a curse in the first game.
A balance of resources is key. No one wants to perish wealthy, but starving.
I'll figure something out. This bloody thing. I was going to be wrong either way, so I'm not overly fussed, but still. Alright, I am gonna camp, though, because I would like food! And actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy that food as well. And we'll finish trading, and I'll break camp here. That's fine. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go back to the priest, and I'm gonna pray for a riddle again. With a cascade of dust, the statue's face begins to animate. Beware the intersect of tree and tower. Although the map may change, the riddles will always be true. Beware the intersect of tree
With
and
knowledge,
tower.
the perils here may easily be bypassed. Well, with knowledge and the wit to use it.
Once we numbered more than the stars, now only 6 true gods remain. The rest are dead or imprisoned as I am. The riddles do cost more and more money. That's interesting. Okay, I'll pray for another riddle then. With a cascade of dust, walk the bloodied hill 3 times in order to reach the gateway. Statue begins to return to lifeless stone. We were fools. The mortals fell to their swords in greed, and we thought we would not. Alright, 6 gold. Okay. 1 of 3 levels. Okay. That's fine. I only had 4 anyway.
Do not tarry with these sorts of devices. They are a sign the world has lost its way.
Ariadne leads you through the streets of the city to a dilapidated house tucked into a darkened alleyway. This is where we'll find the first thing we'll need to fix Anders' forge, a mechanical oddity. I'm surprised she's not calling it a doohickey. The inside of the house is distinctly tidier, and you are surprised by the presence of a small general store within. A young woman minds the counter. That's Marion the mage, Ariadne whispers loudly. Marion hears, of course. Can I help you? And can you please refrain from calling me a mage out loud? Don't worry, Marion, Ariadne booms. Only old biddies shopping here. We're here for that. She points at a large copper bauble studded with silver nubs resting upon the counter. This is a genuine article of the bygone dustbin. Oh god, I remember them. It's priceless. I can't part with it. The mage hugs it to herself. Persuade her, knock her out and take it. Ask Ariadne what to do. Ask Marion why she isn't in hiding. Well, that's the point. Why aren't you in hiding? Empire has got it out for mages right now. The Empire don't bother us out here in the slums, and I have a few magical potions that the people appreciate, so they don't really care that I'm a mage. I've lived in the city since I was a child. It's my home, Marion the Mage frowns. I deserve to live here as much as anyone else. She's got a point. We'll ask her what to do. She's such a small thing, Ariadne guffaws. It'd be as easy as squishing a gnat. Compared to you, everyone's small. I can still hear you, Marion sighs from behind the counter. Well, I'm not going to be able to knock her out, in case she'll hear me coming. I'm going to try and persuade her. And I'm going to use her ability to double my odds. Well, not double my odds, but... No, I went between the two. Are you kidding? Marion is unmoved by her offer. Ariadne slams her hand on the table. All right, fine. We'll give you 2 sweet rolls for it, but that's her final offer. I'll try again. There we go. Marion relaxes her grip on the mechanical oddity. I'll sell it to you for 50 gold. I don't got 50 gold. I don't have 1! Very well, you've twisted my arm. I'll take 30 gold for it, but that's my final offer. Marion hugs the mechanical oddity tight. Well, I won't part with it then. I'll try to knock her out. I like your style! Ariadne drops her hammer, knocking over a display case. Oops, maybe I should take this outside. The other customers perusing the store step in. What are you doing? You leave poor Marion alone, you brutes. That's alright. It might not be alright. It ain't alright. A toothless, grubby gentleman shakes his fist at you. Leave this neighborhood in peace. What did we ever do to you? Oh, Christ. Not a lot, apparently. Alright, my alerts are not working properly right now, or they're being really delayed, but I do see a raid from Steph and a raid from Ren. Welcome, 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 ladies, and readers as well, obviously. How are we all doing today? Hello again, Liam. Fancy seeing you here. Right, Crimson Hill's the way out. Statue of the Priest doesn't help because I don't have money. I can't do shit with the goat unless I roll an 18. Right, let's go round. Return to Deadly Forest. Here's another one. You know that these woods are deadly without the protection of the Forest Guardian's ring. Oh. I don't have the ring with me, do I? Whoops. Oh, I'm doing well this run. Alright, Carriage of the Departed. This would be good. Okay. Bring out your dead! More than that, please! Oh, more still! I mean, at least this will get me some gold. Oh my god. This is the most cursed run ever. Well, 18 gold is 18 gold, so I tell you what, I'm gonna... I know I can't do anything with that. Hey, 3 food, thank God for that. Right, give me another riddle. I don't have enough for mercy yet, but give me another riddle. Beware the step east of the bridge. What bridge? I see 2 mushrooms and 2 towers. We were fools. The mortals fell to their swords and greed, and we thought we would not. I'll go for another riddle. Fuck it. Find treasure between twin oaks. Ah. Okay. Alright, we'll leave. Oh, found more treasure between them. Right, Sapper's Bolt. Yeah, give me it. I'm running on fumes at this point. Oh, so close.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
At least it was only 5 max life. I'm okay with that. I don't want tarts, pies, and exotic lies right now because I don't have the gold for it. So let's leave that for a moment. Ah, fucking. Arrgh. Oh, I'm not doing well. I am not doing well at all. I blame Steph. I love how Steph raided me, and yet my stream chat is telling me, Steph raided from Ren's channel. Which, I mean, I suppose it's technically true, but it's just funny. Alright. That's fine, I know what that card is at least, so. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, at least I'm alright this time.
These cards are not brimstone without reason.
That's fine.
If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
At this point, perishing is almost a mercy. I'm amazed that hit me. There we go. Woo! If I recall right, in this map, there's a Terminator 2 reference under the bridge. Oh, really? Well, the bridge isn't on this floor, so... Unless it's an actual encounter card. Thumbs up coming out of the lava. Ah, okay. Alright, in that 3D environment. Yeah. Oh, in the environment. Oh, shit. Okay, I'll have to check back the stream then. You find a cache of old things in a broken chest. 5 food. 12 food. 10 maximum life. And not a single fucking coin. Ugh. Ah, Holly. Okay. Alright, what are you doing away from the sea? Yada yada yada. Give me the... Oh, you don't give me a clue for that. It's only visible when the last enemy falls off the bridge in the right place. Oh, really? Interesting. I can show you some of the land for coin. No, it's okay. I'll just leave. I have to deal with the wrath anyway, so why not? I am not good at this today, and it's kind of bothering me. Oh, you're in a horrible place. I'd visit the statue of the priest if I were you. Yep. I know the way. I just need the money first. Right, dark alleys. Right, For a Frost, dragging a locked chest, or a guaranteed Will of the Northerner. Ooh. I'm gonna go for the Will of the Northerner because I've never had it before. It's probably the wrong choice, but it's my choice to make, so yeah. Would you stop laughing? My, what a very hollow chest you have. That is the weirdest compliment I think I've ever given. Alright,
The strength of the ice in their veins runs through their artifacts as well as their bodies.
Creates an aura that prevents you from being killed when activated. Item restores charge after combat. 3 uses per combat, wow. Powerful combat item with limited number of... Okay, wow. That's not bad, actually. Alright. Ah, finally, something's going my way. But it wasn't gold. Ah, you again? No. I got everything except that card there. I think I do. Still haven't figured out what the deal with the goat is either. Ah, that was a mistake.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards.
That was a bigger mistake.
More opportunities.
I only have 4 gold as well. No. Alright, well, I'm not going that way. I don't need to go that way, so I won't. Oh, let's just get out of here. You know what? Just for shits and giggles. If I had got that, I would have laughed. The goat proves incredibly difficult to pet. No kidding. Its eyes stare blankly in opposite directions. In opposite directions? Oh boy. Alright, I have no idea what the deal with the goat is. I've done everything I can feasibly do here, so we're just going to begin the climb. You begin your trek up the bloody hill. Oh. I tried! It wasn't working. Oh, so how the hell do you expect me to roll 20 with 3 die? You begin your trek up the bloody hill. With little warning, your legs give out beneath you and the world begins to spin.
What left these lands so desolate? How many times have mortals attempted a crossing here? These are mysteries lost to the sands of time.
Well, if you want, you've got an hourglass right there. I could smash the shit out of that. There's sands of time. You wake to find yourself at the stone bridge, near the ancient inn at the beginning of your adventure. At the beginning of my adventure, what? Ariadne shakes her head and gets to her feet. Now that's not something you experience every day. You hold the etched map pebble up to your eyes. The markings have changed. Okay. So there's the priest again. You head into the wastes once more. The map may change if it will always be true. Okay, let me just check here. Right, I'm going to review the riddles here. The holy man is the font of all riddles. Okay, that makes sense. Beware the intersect of tree and tower. So the card one up, one left from me. Officially here fully. Oh good, glad to make it official. Any notaries in here? Right, beware the intersect of tree and tower. So one up, one left is not a good idea. Walk the bloody tail 3 times in order to reach the gateway. Okay. Beware the step east of the bridge. We still haven't found a bridge. Find treasure between twin oaks. So somewhere in the second row, there's treasure. But not the one up, one left. Let me see here. What can I sell anything? Sapper's bolt for 20 is not bad, actually. Honestly, yeah, I'll sell that. Yeah. I'll keep the rest, though. And I'll break camp. Oh, Sea Dog Alley. Okay. I walk these burning... I'm not going to bother sacrificing gold for you. Ah, the Feast of... Oh, I forgot to take the Feast of... Wait, no. Oh, whatever. So we get to do the jousting one again. There you go.
That will set you in good stead from here.
One and done. 15 more gold. 35 gold. Oh, nice. Okay.
This entire land is a trap.
He gets
A trap
mercy.
for
Okay.
mortals, and at times even for the gods. They come searching for power, and they never leave.
Okay. Oh, voice from below lament. I killed my own sister to reach the gateway. Hundreds of gods and thousands of mortals fell before they could chain me. Here, the solid gold statue bursts from the boiling magma and lands at your feet. With this, spread the story of my regret, mortal. Damn, it wasn't worth much, was it? Alright, how much gold have I got? 69, okay. One hand is raised in prayer, the other holds out a ward offering bowl. Right. Give me a riddle. South of the chest, fire and brimstone awaits. Okay. Alright, well that tells us where the treasure is. Right, that's fine. 12 more gold. Well, keep going. Find the goat between twin towers. There is a very bad joke here that I can make, but I'm a little bit more respectful than that, so I won't. Still haven't figured out what the deal with the goat is. Okay. And one more. Okay. All steps west of the goat lies only Wrath. Okay. You could do two. Yeah, we'll keep going. The shadow of a tower brews sorrow. Okay. Oh, I need 18 gold for the next one. Bugger. Right. So we know this card, Dead Center, is a good one. We know that's a bad one. But I don't have a way of getting to it without triggering a bad one. I don't know, I have a suspicion that that's a bad one, though. Actually, I want to check something. Ega's Mercy, Ega's Sorrow. Sorrow is the one that has me fighting goblins, isn't it? What is the deal with the goat? Alright, let me see this card first. Oh, okay.
Next time, bring more food.
Don't tell me that as I'm about to frickin' hunt for the dead. Also, Cheese, are you still here?
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Ah, no. Vaguely. Why is this the only card that mentions Hull? Also, why Hull? Okay. Well, it's better than the last roll, but still crap. 21 gold, still fair enough, yep. Whoops, that was a mistake. A mistake I got away with. Okay, corrupted an empire, dragging a chest. Or the Light of Truth. Let's go for the Light of Truth, because again, it's something else I don't have. Alright. Thank you. Oh, it ran out. Whoops. I don't know who wrote that card off the top of my head. A bunch of encounters mentioned place names. There's about a dozen or so locations. I believe they were all plotted on a map internally. I remember Lee telling me that the travel time I'd mentioned between the places in Reuben wasn't quite accurate. I just picked 2 place names at random from the list the Endless uses. Oh, I haven't got to Endless yet, so fair enough, that makes sense. No, I just thought Hull, of every card that's come up, Hull. Because it obviously being British, it just gave me a giggle. It just made me think, is this actually set in medieval England? Finishers against thieves.
These poor souls would have turned to a life of crime if they'd known a wizard sitting alone in a tower would go to the trouble of creating a ring solely to cause them pain. I wonder.
I've been to Hull in Canada. There's a Hull in Canada? Saren, Steph, why didn't you tell me this? Not sure if we have one here in Australia. Well, a lot of the Australian towns and cities actually have, like they take their names from British and, to a certain extent, American town names as well. So yeah, there's a bit of crossover. Hull Heads is a coastal town locally in Cassowary Coast Region, Queensland, possibly named after that. I haven't been to Hull, Canada. Fair enough. Which province is it in? That's one for cheese. Gatineau, Quebec side of the river from Ottawa is commonly called her. Ah! Well, there you go. You know Gatineau. Small world indeed, isn't it? 5 food, very nice. Now, do I pet the goat? Probably not. Before I pet anything, I'm gonna pray for a miracle. I mean a riddle. But now I'm back home. I was in Quebec a couple weeks ago, but now I'm back. Oh, is that where the funeral was in Quebec? With a cascade vast? Right. A pirate seeks shelter under wide branches. That makes sense. Nodders, yep. More Canadians, yep. Yep. Actually, I've just realised, Saren, Steph, if you two ever actually spoken to each other, I don't know if you've both been in here at the same time before. Right. Damn, riddles are getting expensive now. So many names, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, not only that, you're both in BC. We'll go for riddle number 11, screw it. Find mercy 3 steps from the bridge. Oh, of course, the starting card is the bridge. Whoops. One, two. Ah, okay. That's what they mean by that. And I was right to avoid that card. I haven't visited in a long time. I would spend February in Ottawa a long time ago. I miss skating on the canal. I've neither skated nor been on a canal, nor have I been to Canada. I would like to one day. I mean, so many amazing people in Canada. Saren, Steph, probably others I'm even forgetting. But yeah, would be a lot of fun to skate on the canal. Yeah, right up until the moment that I somehow fall through it. Oh man, the many skating places around East Coast, not so much in the West.
The table has changed, yet the stakes remain the same. Life or death.
Well, I'm gonna have to take some ire here, so I want the treasure. I need the treasure. Yeah, I knew this was Wrath. Please be kind to me again. Thank you. Right, what's the current vote? Oh, current vote's costume. Yes, the servants voted for a costume. Yep, very common in the colder places. Yeah, well, it's warmer on the west coast, isn't it? Old valuables. You find a cache of old things in a broken chest. Ooh, nice. Ooh, ooh. We are dealing with goblins, but we're not really dealing with Empire. But the peeler is the peeler. I'll take it, but I won't equip it yet. Weaver the Protector or the Ram Shield? Destroy the armor of 15 armored enemies. With the bash? Ooh, okay. Or 25 charged bash abilities against any enemies. Given that I don't have any armor right now, that's probably a good idea. Oh no, I have the fitted leather armor. Shit. The extra reroll might actually help me. So, yeah. So I'll take the defense hit here. Right. How much gold do I have? 20. I need a little more. Oh, it's a costume? I thought it might be a card. King for the Day sounded like a good bonus. Yeah, so the green ones are positive effects to me. Red ones are negative effects to me. Yellow ones are costumes. If this vote goes through on the yellow one, I'll let you see what it does. This neon effect that you're seeing in the game, by the way, this actually, only the developers could do that. So, yeah. In fact, I'm surprised Cheese hasn't put the sunglasses on yet. Okay. Let's see if I can get a little more gold.
These cards are not
Or not.
brimstone.
Oh no, sorrow. Sorrow's okay.
If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely
Oh,
perish.
there you go. He's done it now. Deal with it and I'm watching you. Yeah, when I come back out of this fight, watch what the dealer does. You missed. Get off me! Thank you. Here, over here. Come on. Yeah, there it is. That was worth taking a little extra damage to see that. Right, so once I finish this card, you'll see what the effects, you'll see what Cheese has done to me. So what's he done to me? Yeah. Yeah, the first time he did that to me when I turned on Twitch integration all the way back on, oh fuck, it must have been stream 2 or 3 at this point. He caught me so off guard with that, I just burst out laughing. Right, I still don't have any more gold, that's annoying. Oh, okay, well, I may be able to sell something. Ooh, brilliant blade. I haven't had that. Well, I have, and I haven't had that one before.
Perhaps you will find this more useful now that new foes have begun to appear.
Bye-bye, but not right now. Yeah, finally hit the damn thing. Alright. Oh, okay, so the exit's not the same location. That's good to know. I mean, it makes sense that it's not the same location, but alright. Random deck, yeah. Let's go down.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Okay, Saren, there's your costume. Watch the little things on the side tower tree. Yeah, poor Iga. I know, right? Yeah. I think my favorite is actually the, I won't spoil it. There are other hats, I'll say that much. I love how there's a split vote between +3 food and +3 food. I actually had a vote yesterday that was, plus 10 maximum health, plus 10 maximum health, or plus 10 maximum health. Oh, no, 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 no. Where did you get a shield from? Did you always have a shield? Oh, I did actually kill him. Whoops. I just wish we could stack up multiple hats. How would that work, though? That would just look weird. The blazing monsters crumble to ashes as you slay them. Yeah. Let me guess.
These cards are not
More sorrow, okay.
If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
It would be so silly. Saren, you don't know half the hats that are in this. Also, until recently, the Twitch integration didn't even work anymore because you couldn't get the key anymore. So... Oh, this is not... Oh, this is not goblins, I just realized. Oh, crap, I really stunned.
Back to the fray. Come on.
Oh, you bastard! I just love it when I trigger my ultimate only for her to kill the enemy I'm targeting. Everybody wants kung fu fighting. Oh, I gained gold from it. Oh, because of the armor. Because of the armor, I used the finisher one up. guy, that's right. Well, actually, I think 22 gold is exactly what I need for the next clue, so... Yes, it is. A pirate waits north of the bridge. Okay, that makes sense. It's also absolutely true. Okay, so there's always a pirate north of the bridge. I'm gonna have to... Oh, God. I'm gonna have to write some of these clues down. Okay, I also still need to find the exit. Okay. I have no money with which to give you, so I ain't getting that shard again. Okay, there's you. Oh, there's tarts, okay. I'm not amazing on food, but again, I can't buy it. The the watchtower. Oh, that's actually, ironically, a good one right now. Okay. Might as well have a look. I'm absolutely going to try and sneak past. I swear these dice are rigged sometimes. Oh, come on. Finally, jeez. Alright, east and west, that's what I really care about. I still... Why did I bring that card if I don't have the fucking ring for it? Oh, exit's just to my right, okay. Is it... The goat. What is the deal with the goat? I'm so confused with that. Alright. Bones crunch underfoot, ancient swords from kingdoms long forgotten flank the path like a wedding guard. The stones here are stained a deep red. At the top of the short climb is a small opening in the cliff. Okay, well, I'm gonna go up to the next level because I don't think there's anything more I can do on this one. Not anything useful, anyway. You begin your trek up the bloody hill, and with little warning, your legs give out beneath you and the world begins to spin.
How many have reached the gates of power before you, do you think? Yet still they stand. Where have all those other wanderers gone?
Okay.
Where, indeed, will you go when all of this is done?
Before I go anywhere, I'll give you the brilliant blade, honestly. That's okay. And I'll be alright for the moment. Finish trading. Review the riddles, right. The Holy Man is the font of all riddles, yep. Beware the intersect of the tree and the tower. Walk the bloody hill 3 times in order to reach the gateway. We've walked it twice at this point. Beware the step east of the bridge. Find treasure between Twin Oaks. Where are the Twin Oaks this time? Okay, yep. South of the chest, fire and brimstone awaits. Find the goat between twin towers. Hog steps west of the goat lies only wrath. The shadows of a tower brews sorrow. Pirate seek shelter under white branches. Find mercy 3 steps from the bridge. And a pirate waits north of the bridge. I was hoping going through all of that would actually update it on the game board, but no, I really do just have to keep track of it. Oh, God. Alright, let's break camp. Yeah, I was hoping it would update on here, but no. So we know that card's bad, so I'm not even going to bother with it. Okay. I need the gold. No. Oh, the far north again. Okay. Alrighty. Worthy of the blade. Yep. Take a carriage or walk. I only consume 3 food. I totally have 3 food. Yeah, I'll take the carriage, yeah. Oh, it counts as starvation, okay. It is quite a journey. You take the carriage as far as it'll go. Continue down this path that will take you north. The farmer tips her hat before departing. Be careful out there. You head into the frozen thickets. A wooden temple blanketed in snow breaks through the fog. An old northerner burning pungent grasses in a copper basin lifts his hand in greeting. Pilgrims! The moon path of the wildwoods is haunted. Although it is faster, you should take the safer, longer route of the sun path. No, I'm gonna press on. Just as the priestess said, a stone etched with a sun and another etched with a moon signal the path splitting in two. The moon path leads into a thick forest. The road is rougher now.
With each
I
step,
know.
Hoping to survive. Find food if you can.
I know. The road is rougher now, cobblestones giving way to dirt paths framed by banks of snow. You hear a curious weeping from somewhere ahead. Oh boy. Ugh. Two of them, oh god. Actually wasn't too bad. As long as you can prevent them from getting their life sapping ability off, it's absolutely fine. Further along, you find 2 graves and a weathered stone tablet. Here lies Queen Emmeline and her Isabel. Rest in peace, you murderers. You follow the path for a few more days, until finally the tree line begins to thin. As the sun rises, you leave the forest behind and step into a vast plain of smooth ice. I'll be back, heavy on speakers, but gotta do food stuff. No worries, you enjoy those jiggle physics if you've got any of the jello left. For those that don't watch Steph's streams and are only watching mine, bit of backstory. She made Jello on Monday, but she joked with me. We were having a chat on Sunday as well. And among other things, we talked about VTubers. And I was like, I don't understand what the heck the point with putting VTubers with jiggle physics on. Like what that's meant to accomplish. And she just turns around and said to me, well, I mean, I've considered being VTuber, but if I did VTubing, I would absolutely just stare at my own avatar for hours on end and just laugh. And to be fair, I see your point of view, but Why stare at a depiction of a VTuber with breasts when you have your own? Anyway, I digress. Jiggle physics is a thing. Jello has ultimate jiggle physics. Oh, for God's sake, the women are ganging up on me. Why are farts funny to most people? They're not funny. Immaturity. And I don't think of you as immature. Usually. Has this... Oh, yeah. Nothing but flat ice stretches on for eternity. Then you're not funny. Love you too, Steph. Alright, consume 2 food that I totally have. Ow. Oh, not again. Well, I need to reroll all of these. Oof, I got worse. For real food time. No worries, Steph. Bon appetit. Your time in the forest is but a distant memory. The ice wastes now stretch on in every direction. You carve an arrow in the ice each night so as not to forget where north is. Have you not heard of this wonderful invention called a compass? In fact, no, fuck the compass. Follow the sun! Oh, this is going to suck. I can't afford to do this much more. Oh, that sucks. That's a good roll, but only 1/6. Oh, I got the second one, but... Ah! I'll take one more stab at it.
The damage will persist unless you can find a meal to relieve yourself.
I'm good at getting that second 6, but not the third one. Alright, pressing on will kill me, so I gotta abandon it. To press any further into the unknown would be certain death. That sucks, but I had to... Even going to the next card is certain death, so, I'm gonna build a campfire. And I am going to buy food. Which sucks, but it's what I have to do. Alright, actually no, go back to the trade. Any more equipment I can sell? I mean, I'm using the goblin griefers, that's the only thing. I really don't want to sell the peeler. I really don't, but I might have to. Alright, you win, game. You win. I will sell it. And I will sell the fitted leather armor as well, because I'm using the weave armor. And then I'll break camp. That should give me enough for the final final riddle here. 3 steps from the holy man waits a bloody hill. Oh, interesting. So the exit's always 3 steps away from this guy. So it's always 6 steps from the bridge. And yeah, any coins now will be mercy. Okay. Might be worth knowing where the exit is, actually. I'm not sacrificing the gold. I need as much as I can get. Oh, thank you!
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them,
Hunter of
you will
Mischief.
surely
Okay, fine.
perish.
Unfortunately, I'm already out of food again. No grog for you! Seriously, that hand is a nice touch. I might actually have to go back in the VOD later on and take a screenshot of it. Right, for fame. I don't need fame, I need food. Do I spend the 6 coins I have for 1 food? I'll give it a go. Right, Crimson Hill, there's the exit, right in the very corner. Good. Not ready for it yet, though. Oh, Ega's Mercy, okay. I killed my own sister to reach the gateway. Hundreds of gods, thousands of mortals fell before they could chain me. And you give me gold, hell yes. Only 10, you cheap bitch. And Wrath, yeah, I knew that was coming. Cause I'm so low on health, I am going to try and... I'm dead. Yeah, I'm actually dead. No!
Slain. In time, you will gain the skills you need.
Yeah. But hey, at least I got a token out of it. For defeating Sir Adelard the Pale in a jousting match. Twice, actually. You got a bunch of clues. I got all the clues. Yeah, so, I mean, that will help in future runs. Please tell me the rules remain the same from game to game. Feast of Callus 2, okay. Clues are persistent. Oh, thank God for that. Alrighty, so unfortunately we are going to end at a little bit of a failure. Sad times. But hey, we at least managed to clear the main campaign. Estrella has been made a hero, at least to the people of Farwater, not so much the Empire. And we've made a tiny bit of progress on Ariadne's campaign, even if we couldn't outwit the mage. But for now, because I do need to be up early tomorrow morning, and it is 25 to 1, unfortunately, this is where I'm going to bring this one to an end. So, a lot definitely happened today. We had Ren with the raid, Steph with the raid, Saren with the absolute batshit resub train. Sorry, the resub and the 5 gifted subs. I apologize. All of it is appreciated, definitely. So thank you all so very much. Okay, so now that the main game is done and the it's like side content and whatnot, streams of Hand of Fate 2 are probably going to slow down at least a little bit. Not totally, but at this point, I wanted to get the rest of the videos uploaded to YouTube and get them, because I'm 2 videos behind. This one will be 3 now. And thanks for streaming and congrats on your first run at World. Oh, trust me, I will be going back to it eventually once Ariadne's become a hero of her people. Or at least in the eyes of her daddy. Oh, not her daddy. The blacksmith. Be checking this game out. It looks great. absolutely check this game out. It's on console, it's on Steam, you've got many, many options, and the game is as easy or as hard as you want it to be within reason. And let's be honest, with Cheese Being a Dev, you could probably find a way to sneak you a good deal. Also, Hordes of Fate is the game that they're working on right now, based on the Hand of Fate series. And the demo for that released just a couple of days ago. So, bit of a different layer. It's more of like an isometric, top-down battler as opposed to this, but still kind of the same vibe from what I understand. I need to try the demo myself, so I'll be doing that in due course. Now, tomorrow, I will hopefully have received the copy of Resident Evil Requiem. If I have, I will be starting that tomorrow as a blind project. And then, assuming that it does come tomorrow, I will probably go back and forth between Resident Evil Requiem, or I'll do a couple of streams on Requiem, and then come back to Hand of Fate for a couple, and just see what the mood's like. I know absolutely nothing about Requiem beyond who the main character is, and the fact that Leon is in it. Beyond that, I know nothing. I have intentionally kept myself in the dark about it, so, definitely no spoilers if you do know anything beyond that. But anyway, I've waffled on long enough. Let's see who I'm raiding. I also need my mouse back to be able to raid. Thank you very much. 2 seconds. Oh, looks like she stopped streaming, so okay, I can't raid her. Oh, I know who I can raid. It's someone I've not raided in a little while. They did stop by here a couple of days ago, but with Steph in the channel, I know she will appreciate this raid. We're gonna raid Pert Panther 7 today. Doing a cooperative stream. I think it sounds like she's still there, but definitely a cooperative stream between herself and 3 other people, it looks like. Doing a little bit of Palia. I know how much Steph loves her Palia. So for me, it is going to unfortunately be a raid and run. So I can only apologize for that, but as I say, I need to be up early tomorrow. In the meantime, folks, stay safe, stay amazing, stay hydrated, and yeah, remember, folks, if life ever has you by the balls, get a bunch of friends together, kill an emperor, and you know, just kill everything apart from the guy that that dragged you into this mess to begin with. It's funny how life works like that, isn't it? Take care, folks.